Zohar Shulchan Yerdeh Siman Lamed Gimel Sif Kaf Ches to Lamed. This is day 181 of the supplemental Arukh HaShulchan Yomi series. And today we're going to renege on what we said in yesterday's Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. However, Rabbeinu Makos Dafkim Ein Olav Koret Dami Bachutz. No checking. If there's no crystal of blood on the outside. Several agreed to this. The Taz, the Bichad, the Shitvu Shar, Torasi Kusia, and Crazy Placey. Yeshu Siva, those who added down to say, I feel Nim says Koret Dami, if Nim Yesh Tachmir, find Koret Dam on the inside, the Shi Machmir. I'm not sure why not. It's on the inside. It should be clear that there's a hole. I guess maybe there's no hole behind it. I would say this makes sense. And since there's a crystal blood found inside the veshet, and found needle inside the can't assume the crystal blood is like a hole. In case you find the needle, I guess, because even though needle is vertical, if you find munach veshet and there's a koradam, it's like it's stuck into the veshet. If a low koradam, and without koradam, in other words, find the koradam. If it's not tochel in the veshet, not lodged in the veshet, is like finding no koradam, but lodged in the veshet. It should be machmer. Even if the koradam is on the inside, this is the suffix is the raisa. In the veshet, but there's no cheskas heter, it was shechted properly. As we said, anytime suffix in the veshet, go room because fakos to share evorim. So what's any suffix in the other organ? Sheesh bem cheskas heter shnishchata, as in some heter wants to slaughter mashak in the veshet opposed to the veshet. Chavtes, b'day, you should know sheyesh b'zeh she'ela gedola. There's a great question here. Again, veshet yesh chashal shema ala bokrum nistam. Since in the veshet there's concern, maybe a scab formed in the membrane and it closed up. Can you able see if you test ba'of? So that's case by a birch. It's sabar muchlach b'dam, which has a neck which is dirty with blood. She's bar, which we said she's bavdok. You've name you can check on the inside. As you concern that there's a scab. V'gam Rabbeinu Ramah sheichmir sham in echisam bekis. Ramah was making an account of a lack of adeptness at the test. Lama lo times why is it this reason? Maybe it's to be a concern that you would not be able to identify the scab, which is. Makes a treif. But Shuva said the response to this is the concern is only when it has a thorn in the veshet, etc. Concern that happened a long time ago. This time it has a scab which closes it up. Good point. When that's very actually a simple but brilliant point by Arukh HaShulchan. When the neck is dirty with blood, which happened very recently. You can't say that maybe a scab formed. Must speak. There's not enough time for the krum to generate. It's a crazy placey. According to this, if its neck was very blood, but a lot of time passed. So the blood is now dry. Interesting. That's still pretty. It sounds pretty quick. Then you have to concern with there may be a scab. Ain't so the time the Einonu became dika, and you don't need the reason that we're not adept at the check, because anyway you can't check because the scab. That is in terms of a place where we know that they're the region of the wound where we said they were also bucky, but if there's chashash of the scab, then that's an issue. If a long time has passed, you have to be concerned about the scab. Also, we should ask that would show in two membranes, the veshet of the esophagus. Said if only one has a hole, it's not a problem. So where do you find such a case? Maybe the second membrane had a membrane which closes it over the scab. But Shuvas the answer is the Shemni's bar with Sifur Gimel that was clarified there at Sifur Gimel. The Zel Rak Shaba Machmas Choli. It's only when it became an account of an illness. Ayin Sham Machmas Choli became an illness. Came Shem Nashnia Lo Shota Machla Kla. We don't see any sign of the illness in the second membrane. Ain Lona Lachush Layit Skrum. We're not concerned with the scab. And it came Rahim Aliyah Skrum unless we see one. Like the adhesions of the lung, which are choshish unless we see them. But to be concerned without seeing it, it's only if we have an antecedent, a reason such as there is a thorn lodged in the veshet. There would say there that by a thorn or a needle, it's treifa mitan the veshet in the b'dika account of the b'dika. There no being no way to check a veshet on the outside. If we're concerned with the scab, then we don't need the reason of not being able to check. They're saying something which is uniform. So they were not choshish for aliyos krum. Evidently, we'll see them. Because it says in brackets, the Paitim Ula, that man can obey, so Baskai Ula. Which is very well, see if you tezvad, the Shiniki Bachitz on Shapi, Ishbiga Bar Pnimi. Those who hold previously, when the outer one is punctured, you can still check the inner one. So over Bemis, Chashash Liskum, any Borachitzon. He holds the issue of the membrane, the scab, is only on the outer membrane, Shabiga Koshabo, because it's hard to check. Veloba or Pnimi. How he's saying something different he said before. Saying the scab, you can't check. Seagull Zeb and several said he can't, I guess, can't see the scab. Can't differentiate. We said we don't hold like this, but you can check on the inner membrane. And Braga says, and it could be that that's because they're not concerned. That maybe there was a scab and got better because the scab evidently remains recognizable. Okay, I think that's it for today. Shortish day. Kind of average. Okay.